Alright, let me this. Alright, well, welcome back everybody to the game number 2 of the semifinals in the EU between OM and MDIV1. The first game was, needless to say, a bit boring to watch until the very last second. Literally until the very last second. The OM was kind of on the back footing. They looked very strong at the start, and they sort of just melted from there. They had just no solution, and what they needed to do was just push all in, literally just all in, and contest that B cap and hope to take it. But the radars and planes have made that next to impossible. Wait, is it the carrier or the planes now? Where am I? Carrier. Okay. The the planes and the radars have made it impossible, and they needed a kill. They had exactly 960 points, and they managed to kill the Moscow a few seconds before the MDiv ticks to 1,000 points, and they clinched that away from MDiv's mouth right there at the end and take the first game. So it's right now 1-0 for the OM. And there's a best of 3 EU semis between OM and MDIV1. So let's take a look at the game number 2. It is the Shatter map. We have a Montana and a Conqueror. We have a Minotaur, Hindenburg, Zao, and a Moskwa. So that's probably 2 radars. And a double DD, which is 2 gearings for OM. And for MDIV1, we have a Haku, Montana, and a Yamato, with also a Minotaur and a Moskwa, and triple Hindenburg, 1 destroyer only, and it's a gearing. So we'll see how they deploy at the start. Let's see, they're sending Montana to the left, Moskwa gearing, Zao to the left, and gearing is already dropping smokescreen from Moskwa. I'm guessing they practice this. They need Moskwa somewhere on the left side. And there's a huge danger when you're trying to pass this gap here. If you're spotted by the planes, and the Moskwa is a big ship, and she will definitely get spotted by the planes. While she's passing, she's presenting almost a flat broadside to whatever is here, and can be, well, basically can be devastated. Not to mention, you know, just it can take a lot of damage. She can definitely get devastated straight from the get-go, and you can see that this smoke screen was timed perfectly. Right at the angle, right where the angles start to be able to shoot the Moskwa, the smoke begins, and almost, well, basically right where the angles end, the smoke screen is down. Now she's gonna stay here at the end of the smoke screen with bare minimum risk of actually getting torped from here, but we'll see. And she can just accelerate behind this island, and she can radar both B and C right now. The MDiv has put a Minotaur, which we've seen before in round of 32, round of 16, quarterfinals. We've seen players keep putting Minotaurs from either of these sides, depending on where they spawn, game after game after game. And it seemed to work just fine in contesting. However, we have seen that Minotaur even being put to work once, which was, what was it? Rain versus... No, it wasn't Rain versus Potas. Yeah, it was Rain versus Potas, where they were 1-1, and the Shadow was the third map, and Rain had a Mino here, and he torpedoed the crap out of Potas' Montana, got him killed, and then they killed the Hindi, and they took this whole side, and the game ended there. It was a huge disappointment to see a game ending so soon, with Potas' forces just paralyzed on this side. We'll see how the OM does it. Right now, they're pounding that Moskwa quite a lot. They are really pounding the Moskwa quite a lot. She is gonna get smoke screened. Half HP is nothing to be tempered with. She can easily, we've already seen that, get dropped below. That's a pretty interesting position for that Moskwa, I gotta say. She can easily be blabbed by that Montana, which does have rain, and the shells will be coming high up. So we'll see how this is gonna work. How this is gonna work out for her. Because without the smoke screen, she's either in danger of getting blabbed from that side, or... Oh, what the... Oh my god, I thought it was a wreck. Jesus Christ. She is radar right now. So what I was saying, she can either get blapped from over there, or she can just get farmed from the front, which is what we saw last the MDIV1 the first match in the first place. So not sure how this is gonna work out. And bear in mind, this radar, which is right now, this is Minotaur radar. That is 56-second radar, 9.9 kilometer range. So bear in mind, this is a Mino. The Moskva needs to be behind my camera to be safe. Behind my camera is not safe from the right side. However, Montana does seem to be too far away. Let's see. Let's see. Where does she need to be? Oh, God. She needs to be... Yeah, she needs to be out in the open for that Montana. But Montana is right now outside of the range. So I'm pretty sure she's safe. Yeah, there we go. She's not spotted anymore. And she wasn't farmed that much, to be honest. It's okay. It's okay. So what is MDIV trying to do here? They have a Hindi on Hindi here. Needs to be careful not to give shots to that Conqueror, because suddenly that's gonna be Hindi versus Hindi Conqueror, and we would not want that. Uh-oh. That's HE. A couple of hits that can be a lot of AA wrecked for later on, maybe sending a carrier to eliminate this singled out Hindi. Montana is close. They're mirroring each other. We'll see how that turns out in the end. Let's see the HP on the Monty. Come on, UI. Work. Work! Full HP. Okay. Okay, they're looking good. They're looking good. They got a lot of HP, and it's 2v2. So the Moskva has used the smokescreen to disengage. Very smart play here. If you can't keep the ship safe, you need to move it away. Throwing it away here, just wasting time, wasting HP, would be not good. And I think the A-cap is eventually going to fall into OM's hands here, because as a result of it, because she may actually take an anchor behind this island to still be in radar range of Legend Begins in his gearing. On the other side, we have a stalemate once again, but something weird is going on. We have a Moskva from MDIV1 in the C-cap, capping it, because Captain Stevie in his Mino has completely abandoned C-cap, and they're willing to give it to OM for what? They're gonna try... Ah. Okay. So they put the Moskva... The OM has put MDIV's Moskva in an uncomfortable position. In return, MDIV1 is going to try to put the OM's Mino in a uncomfortable position, but Mino versus Mino, I mean, that's gonna take forever. That is literally going to take forever, and that's not gonna happen. However, this Minotaur is capping, but now the gearing is shooting at him as well. This is not gonna work. This is not going to work. They are contesting it, but they will sacrifice fairly a lot amount of HP over time from this Minotaur. This is not gonna work, MDIV. You're gonna need to come up with something better than this. In the meantime, they are pushing on C. Ah, here's the solution. That's why the Mino is there. This Moskva is about to get sent to Valhalla. Goodbye, sunshine. Didn't see that coming. Goodbye. And the C-cap is now gonna get flipped by the Hindenburg. They don't even need a Mino. However, I am failing to realize why would they do this. Push, get C, kill the Moskva, and then throw the Minotaur for free in there. Like, okay, we're gonna take your Moskva and we're gonna take the cap here. You can take the Hindenburg, the Mino. No, they need to find a way to get this guy safe. He needs to be careful how he's trying to beach here. Okay, he's safe. He's safe. Alright. Incoming torpedoes on the Hindi. Not sure if he realizes this. He can dodge that first, and there's a pretty decent gap there to dodge the second spread. Yeah, I think he should be more than okay. Okay, so MDIV has sacrificed a lot of HP on the Yamato and the Minotaur. They have taken C and killed the Moskva in the meantime, and have a slight advantage in the HP pool. But that is purely because they are playing with one DD only. This Yamato needs to find a way to stay alive. Oh, that's a torp! Uh-oh. That's a repair. I mean... Uh-oh. He is going to stay alive for now, but this is carrier prey. This is nothing but free carrier kill right there if I've ever seen one. What are his options? Those fighters really need to find a way to keep him safe. And he's gonna need to do a lot of healing. Which means these ships must not be allowed to go very wide here. And they must not be allowed, and I have no idea how they're gonna prevent them from doing that. To go over here to shell this Yamato, because he has sacrificed his entire HP. Let's remember, he was down to like 6,000-7,000 HP. He barely made it there with no repair and used the heal right now just to get C firmly in control of MDiv. We have seen before the OM tries to take control of all the caps. Is Legend Begin right now radar? I do believe he is radar. And they are taking B. Uh-oh. The Mino from shooting the DD from the front, there's going to be a lot of shatters and a lot of non-penetrations and bounces. But it's still not very comfy to be in a DD under the constant barrage of the Minotaur. Not to mention that he's probably beached right now, so it's going to take him a while to get unstuck from there. Oh, the Mino is radared in return. Yeah, MDiv1 is going to have significant difficulty trying to take this cap away. No, it's not a radar, actually. That is not a radar. That was him just being surface spotted. MDiv is going to have a significant problem trying to take this B away from OM. However, this OM DD, if he goes down, it's going to open up a safety from the MDiv's battleships to be pushing through A. Clinching this Mino in the middle. And then just taking all the caps. OM needs an answer, and OM needs an answer right now. Oh, what are you doing all the way there? That is overextending as if I've ever seen one. MDiv is trying to overpush on both flanks to try and take control of all the caps. They have managed to take A right under OM's noses. They have forced themselves and taken control over C. But now, that's on the torp belt. That's not going to be a flood. And a very minimum damage because he's the carrier. But Gearing is going to have an option. Oh, that's going to be shots to the face. Almost 10k. OM needs a response. OM needs a fast response before this gets out of hand. The points are quite low for both teams, but it's 7 minutes to go. It's just 7 minutes to go. And Yamato is actually sailing out. He's trying to punish the Montana, but he's gonna get focus fire from the Montana, gearing, torpedoes. Uh-oh. I think that's him dead. Torp to the face. And another torp to the face. Goodbye, Yamato. Uh-oh. And now the gearing is kind of safe. No, he's most definitely safe in C-cap, and he can take it under OM's control again. This Hindenburg can do nothing about it. That is the last ship that the MDiv has on this side. And now, Lock and Power and Icy Jones will just pressure this guy and probably get him killed. Secure C-cap firmly in OM's hands. And they just need to find a way to get a hold of either B or A. I mean, they already have a control over B. So they have the control over B the entire time. The MDiv was trying to contest it. And now it's going to get even significantly harder. Because OM can now push this Hindi, get him killed, and take complete control of the map. Like 3/4, they're gonna split the map like this. And this Mino is gonna go down. Captain Stevie is gonna get killed from behind. The B is gonna stay firmly... B and C is gonna stay firmly in the control of OM. However, the other Hindi is still here. Oh, I failed to realize this Hindenburg was here. Oh, that changes things a bit, because it's 2 Hindis and a Mino, not just 1. And Lock-in Power, I think, is healing right now, but he's right now under the concentrated fire between both Hindis. And that's the weirdest angle ever to be shelled by two Hindis. The Mino is moving in. What is he doing right now? He's trying to contest for the 17th time right now, the B cap. Oh my god, this is gonna come down to last seconds again. I can already see it. The OM's gearing might go down here, which is gonna buy MDiv some time. He's getting smoke screen, but he's in radar range. Not for long though. They need to take a hold of this. Oh, that is Legend Begins then. That isn't dead. So the DD on A is gone. MDiv is now in control of A. And if OM wants to do anything about A, they're gonna need to turn their forces around. And, well, push heavily in there. Imperatore is in no position to do any pushing. He's fighting for his life, fighting for survival. Fighting on arrival. I don't know how much Conqueror can do versus unspotted DD. And this Mino peeks his nose. He's gonna get obliterated. He's only there to radar the gearing. Oh boy. Fights are happening everywhere. It's not big fights, it's just mini fights, but they're happening everywhere all the time. How is the Montana looking right now? We're not seeing her. I mean the Hindi, not the Montana. There is the lock-in. He basically just sacrificed one heal to get up from 20 to, I don't know, 30 and then back to 20 again. So he stayed alive. This Hindi is still alive and unspotted. Very low on HP. Look at the HP bars from MDiv. Gearing relatively low. Moskwa very low. Hindenburg super low. Mino super low. Montana and Hindenburg. One Hindenburg and a Montana is the only thing that MDiv still has that's looking good on HP. And if we take a look at the OM's HP pools, they have a Zao, Gearing, Mino. Oh, wow. Let's have some BB brawls right here. Let's have some BB brawls while showing broadside of the Conqueror to the Moskwa and a DD. Oh, boy. How this goes down... If this goes down in OM's favor by some miracle, they're definitely taking this game, I believe. If this goes down into MDiv's favor, they might be continuing to work. Is he shooting HE? He's shooting HE. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a Conqueror. Of course he's shooting HE. Oh, nice damage there from the front. He found some weird angles there to actually punish that Conqueror. That is wow. That did absolute nothing. That trade was absolutely not worth it for OM. Uh-oh. The MDiv has control of A, and that control of A is very much in their control. And now the only thing that MDiv needs to do is push this Mino, kill him, and they already have control of B, and now they really don't even need C anymore. The Hindenburg goes down. Wait, which Hindenburg is that? Oh, one that was here somewhere, right? No? Yes. Where the hell did he die? This guy's still alive. I expected him to be dead, but he's still alive. Let's see his HP. Come on, UI. Work. Jesus Christ, he spotted for 15 seconds. Oh, very low on HP. Ooh. Second Hindenburg was here somewhere. Just can't fucking find him. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Lock-in takes a torp to the ass. That's not cool. That's not cool. OM is leading up for about a 50 points. There's 1 minute less. I don't know if MDiv can turn this around unless they pull off one more kill and don't lose anything. These fights have been happening all over the place. Not big fights, but big enough for this to be a clinch in the last seconds again. It is very much unclear who is going to take this. Whoever loses the ship loses the game. 45 seconds on the clock. Oh, OM resorting to blue lining again. Dirty, dirty, dirty. I don't think... Oh, 35 seconds is 26 points difference. I think OM can hold... I think OM can hold on their lead with the points if they can keep Imperatore alive. He's trying to leave the map border right now, but... Oh, 16 points, 14 points, 14 seconds! Oh, my lord, I think it comes down to this last 10 seconds. The Mino! The Mino! Montana, who's gonna go down? Montana's gonna go down! Oh! No fucking way! What are these games? What are these games? Last second! Last fucking second again! Unreal! These are not semi-finals, these are last second finals or something. What is this? They're fighting the entire map and they literally in the very last second change the map. Change the score. Wow. Okay. MDiv takes the second one. We are going into the final match. It is right now 1-1. Between OM and MDiv, literally until the last second, you couldn't see who is going to win this. They had, both of the teams had 2, 3, 4 ships on super low HP. Super low HP. And it was ridiculous. It was just almost impossible to predict which of these teams is actually going to take the last game. Wow. GG, well played. This was definitely more intense than the first match. The first match was pretty much crystal clear. OM had the very strong start, and then MDiv just worked them down until the very last second where they just threw the game. Here, it was just switching up and right, up and down, left and right. What am I even talking about? You had like no idea which of these two teams is going to take it, and the more we were coming closer to the end, the more we were coming closer to the end of the game, it was more unclear which of the teams is going to take the first game, which is bizarre because usually right there to the end you actually know, this team is just looking so much better, they have the better position, they have the significant point advantage or just HP and ship advantage. No! They were just... Oh god, it was literally who dies first in the last 10 seconds loses the game. And OM managed to lose the Montana in the last second, and MDIV1 takes this second match of this best of 3 and is right now 1-1, and they are gonna take 5-minute break between these two games that have just been played and the last one. I do believe that